Right, Jamie here. So this is going to be a 2-in-1 video. So basically, I'm going to try this, which is Furocity Champion energy drink. Should I be having a drink at 5:15 in the evening? Probably not. It's only when you look at the back of it that you realise it's a pineapple flavoured drink. Pineapple juice from concentrate. So I'm going to have that. But also as well, talk about this. That. So basically, I like a channel called Stunt Peg, which is a football channel. A lady that goes around like traveling, like I do, to football places. Who has like, and I mean, thousands of subscribers, but it's actually really entertaining to watch. And had this thing where it was quite cool. I probably did see her without even knowing, because I was in Manchester a couple of days ago, and she was in Manchester also too. Maybe not the same time as me. Maybe not, but I don't know. I was kind of more towards like the Piccadilly Gardens area than where she was. She was like more towards like somewhere else. And she had the challenge of trying to get one item per team from the Premier League in, she said, 6 hours of a challenge. So like basically in Manchester, to try to get every club that you could to try complete this challenge. And it was funny because like you're obviously going to be able to get like your main teams. You're going to get like Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United, Man City, Spurs, who else? Everton, West Ham, definitely. Oh, that's strong. Definitely got the pineapple. Yeah, I like that. Well, I don't know. I kind of like it to start with, and then the flavour goes down. It's like, ugh. So, ticking off. So she was ticking off these things easily getting, because there's a lot of football shops. There's a football museum. I mean, hell, the teams have their own merchandise shop. So, like Manchester City, there's a shop just for that team. And I'm like, well, you're gonna find easily something in there. The only teams she didn't get was Brighton, Brentford, and Burnley. And I think at least 4 or 5 times she comedically slagged off Burnley. And I'm kind of like, I was like, huh? Because she just went into a fancy dress shop. I think it was called Hidden. I think it was Hidden Corner. And she went into this fancy dress shop, and she said, "Oh, I might have to look for a clown suit in the hopes of potentially getting something for Burnley." And I'm like, "Fuck off." And then like she just said, "Oh well, I saw somebody wearing like a Burnley hat. I could just go over and like just snatch it off him, like whatever." But then basically she went into Classic Football Shirts shop, which is the sponsor for last year's team shirt, and it's a shop in Manchester, and you can go and get whatever. Hence, classic football t-shirts, classic football shirts, yeah. And this was hanging up, and she just went, £30? Not paying £30 for that. Got better things to be paying. And I'm like, I paid more than 30 for this. I think I paid probably 45. But I got this. But the thing is, here's the difference. She'd have got it from Manchester. I got this from Burnley. I went to Burnley myself, went to Turf Moor, bought it myself from there. And then a couple of times she was just like, "Oh, well, Burnley's only 20 miles away, so I should be able to get something for Burnley." But Burnley, I'm more likely to see Burnley get relegated than me get something from here from that team. And I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, what? Like, Luton and Sheffield United are doing equally as shit. Stop picking on the line. Stop picking on here. I mean, comedically, it was funny. I was just kind of like, I'm waiting for more to come, and it just kept coming. It was funny. It was funny. This overall, yeah, it's all right. It's okay. But I wouldn't. I think I'm gonna have to throw that. I'll just have that. I'll literally just have this in the corner and just have it whenever. Yeah, she literally just kept slagging off Burnley. It was funny, like, and then she put an insert clip at the very end where it went black screen, and it was the In-Betweeners film. I like football, and it was all going, I like football, but not Burnley. Burnley can fuck off. I was just like, I think, like, even though we're doing really shit, it's like, yeah. I mean, at the time I'm recording this, I mean, it's 5:20 now, so at 7:30 tonight, we're playing Wolves. We're playing Wolverhampton Wanderers, and the thing is, I don't think they're doing that well either. I mean, they're still bottom of the tip. They're still in the bottom half, but like, yeah, like they're not doing too well either, mind you. Neither Burnley, neither Sheffield, neither doing Luton. I kind of want. I kind of want to do it, but I know I'm gonna get smacked. But like, is to go to Sheffield on a day out in a Burnley t-shirt. I mean, like, equally, we're just doing as bad as you. Except we came up. I mean, Sheffield came up as well, but Sheffield are in the situation where they've sacked their manager and got somebody new. Burnley haven't done this yet. They've not sacked. Would they sack Company? No, because the player that the Sheffield United manager they've signed, God knows who it is. But for Burnley to have Vincent Kompany, the problem is the league. The players are good, because this is the thing. Premier League teams, you're gonna get your ass kicked. But if you play in a Championship team, like if you have between like Sheffield and Burnley, it's easier to win. It's easier to win. Like if you've got Manchester United versus Burnley, unless I think a few years ago it was Burnley kicked Man United's butt 1-0, only 1-0. But I think I'm gonna have to throw that. That's a bit, ugh. But I've also got that as well, so I'm gonna try that as well. That's a bit meh, is that? Furocity Champion. It's alright, but I won't have it again. And the thing is, it's as a Burnley supporter, could I have got the latest kit for 2023 leading into 2024? Yes, I could. Do I like the kit? No. Do I like the last year's kit? Yes, I do. Which is why I'm staying with last year's kit. Because last year's team shirts are really good. This year's to next year's is, I hate to say it, it's tragic. Just is. One thing I want to do with Manchester is find where the classic t-shirt shop is and go in. Because it's one of them shops that's not just a little bit well known. There's been people that have been super popular and super entertaining on the internet and have gone in. That's off my window. Fucking hell. I just looked at that. There's black behind my window, and I just literally went like that, and it's just full of black. It's all like, ugh. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video. I'm going to go downstairs. Going to have my pizza. I had one yesterday, but I kind of want to have one again today. 5:25. Going to finish that off downstairs, and I'll potentially have that later on. That freaked me out then. I'll have that later on. Thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.